What's up, everyone? I just wanted to come on here and talk to you about positivity and why it is my addiction of choice when faced with a battle, trauma, hard day, whatever you want to call it. That's my drug of choice because without it, my other drug of choice would be a drug. Yeah. And so, you guys, I wanted to come talk to you because a lot of people come to me and say, gosh, you're so positive. I don't know how you always stay so positive with, anything going wrong in your life. And to be honest, you guys, I just wanted to let you know that my positivity is real and it's authentic. And it is a mindset skill that I have taught myself over the past, it's something I've been focused on over the past almost 7 years or so now, when I really started to get into growing myself in personal development and just really owning my days and owning my life. But more so ever since going through a separation and a divorce and a court system that really did not have my back on anything. And I chose to use positivity as my coping mechanism. And it's something that really kept me, obviously happy and functioning. So in a time in my life where it was a fight or flight mode, I chose positivity because I know that my personality, my history, genetically in my family, addiction can play a big part. And trust me, there were many days, day after day after day, that all I wanted to do was drink a bunch of vodka, drink a bunch of wine, go down to my local dispensary and, get whatever it is that I needed just to numb what was really going on in my mind. But I chose positivity instead of those things because I had my kids counting on me. And I could not fall apart at the seams. I could not be a hot mess express. I could not be drunk every day. I could not be high every day when I had these two kids who were also going through trauma. And honestly, you guys, as a parent, you have to put your kids above you in a time like this. And okay, so maybe not above you, maybe that's not the right thing to say, but their okayness, their happiness, their peace of mind is something that I needed to contribute to. And if I wasn't focused myself on just being positive and finding the good parts of my days, even on the very, very hardest days, I would have fallen apart at the seams, you guys. But what being positive on my worst days does for me is it keeps me sane. It keeps me focused on the end goal, which of course is to be happy and positive. And even though every day I don't wake up happy and positive, you guys, usually I don't wake up happy or positive, but I get to work once I wake up on finding that energy within myself. So I go listen to podcasts. I actually will Google which songs are uplifting and happy. And I listen to them. And sometimes I listen to them on repeat. And sometimes I jump up and down in the air. And sometimes I twirl my head a lot and head bang my hair around. And I do a lot of things to change my state. And I do that because number one, I work online. I work coaching people. I help people find these skills, focus on this mindset for themselves. And if I'm not actively working on that myself, no one's going to believe it when I'm bringing it to you. So do I have struggles? Do I have traumas? Do I have pains? I absolutely 100% do. And I choose to be positive through them all because honestly, you guys, I have really tried to be in a season where I'm learning all the lessons and not taking them for granted. So for example, if I, go through a divorce, I could be miserable, bitter. I could never want to find love again. I could never want to get married again. And I could portray all of that to my kids and teach them those kinds of lessons and teach you guys those kinds of lessons. But that's not what I want to do. I want to show up kind. I want to show up simple. I want to show up smiling and happy, even though I may be facing a battle. And that's okay, you guys. I know there's a lot of talk right now, and I've had a lot of talk to myself, like through different people who are helping to coach me, that, sometimes positivity can seem fake. And so I really was trying to marinate on that and see if my positivity has been fake for me. And it hasn't, you guys, it has not. But it has been a coping skill. And I would choose a positivity coping skill over any of the other things that I know I could easily step into. And the thing is, you guys, now that I am not in the darkest days and that I have like some clarity in sight, I can now deal with that trauma on my own terms. Meaning I can now journal about it with clarity. I can now pray about it with peace. I can now get angry about things that didn't go what I think should have gone my way and all that kind of stuff. I can do it now rationally rather than losing my freaking mind and flipping out and just not being a version of myself that I love. So this is just a reminder to you all when we're going through stuff, as we all are going through stuff, because I'm in a hard season right now. And just because I choose to approach it with abundance, with an abundance mindset, with a grateful heart, with like literally I give gratitude to my struggles every single day. I say, thank you, Jesus, for this struggle. Thank you, Jesus, that you are walking me through this. Thank you that whatever you have next for me, this is preparing me for. And so, yes, I have all the emotions, but I choose positivity as the way that I show up, because that just makes it easier for me to deal with. And then when I am really, really looking to acknowledge the pain or the trauma or the hurt or whatever it is, then I can do it, from a peaceful place rather than just from a psychotic place, which, I have those times, but I pray it out. So that's all, you guys. I wanted to come and talk to you about why I choose positivity as my drug of choice. And I hope you guys have a great day.